What up, you bunch of GPs? I'm Jimmy. This is my girlfriend, Erin. This was supposed to be a Dollywood vlog. However, due to the world health pandemic, as I'm sure you are all aware of, we can't go. But we already had a cabin rented and we already had plans to go up there anyway. So this will be a little bit of a different type of video than what you guys are used to seeing, but hey, you know, got to do something for the people, right? So content is content. This is going to be more of a travel vlog. We're coming to you now on our way from Atlanta up to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge area. Right now we're currently in the mountains of North Carolina, more specifically here in beautiful Cherokee, where they have casinos and all kinds of cool little shops and lots of Native Americans. So we're back in the cradle of civilization, just enjoying the beautiful air. This river here behind us is pretty dope. But yeah, we don't really know what we're gonna do. We're just kind of flying by the seat of our pants, but we're gonna document it and hopefully you guys can come along for the journey and yeah, onward, let's go. All right, so we made it to the cabin and it's already looking like activities are gonna be limited. Tennessee's doing what everybody else is doing, which is, you know, quarantining, essentially. So, sounds like there's no go-karts, no putt-putt.
Nothing.
I did see that there's a mountain coaster open, so we might try to check that out. But for now, we're just gonna head to the store and get supplies, because when you can't go to restaurants,
I'm just gonna cook.
I'm gonna cook it up. So, you know, fortunately, I think when we're at the store, we won't be competing too much with people, because from what we saw at the store last night when we went,
Things that you can cook is available. Instant things are not available. But that's fine, because I got some skills.
there you go, right? Let the college kids clean out all the SpaghettiOs and the ramen. We're gonna eat real food. Before we head out, I won't bore you guys with a tour of the cabin. It's definitely a very dated decor in here. It looks like somebody's grandma set this thing up. But it is cozy and comfortable and it's very clean, I'll give it that. But just keep in mind it does look a little rough. But there was just one thing about this cabin that I thought was kind of funny. Look at this tub, y'all. You know, it kind of reminds me of something.
What happened, Harry? Some little filly break your heart? No, it was a girl. Breda Belcher.
Well, going out, there is a little bit of a hustle and bustle going on, and this mountain coaster is open, so we're gonna go check it out. Well guys, it is a roller coaster channel, so we're gonna give you a roller coaster. Who knew I would get a new credit in the middle of a global pandemic? All right, here we go. Woo! Yeah! Keep your eyes open, keep your eyes open. Oh. Ooh, oh God. There's a guy right there. What's that all about? Oh yeah. What'd you think?
Oh, it was fun.
We went full speed the whole time. I was a little worried that you might freak out, but you seemed like you were digging it.
Yeah, it was good. There's no airtime or nothing, so it's not like I'm floating out of my seat about to die.
Yeah, now typically with these, it's all about like just speed and like lateral G-forces. Like when you turn, you're like leaning to one side or the other, but not a lot of airtime on these things. But hey.
It was fast. It was pretty fun. And I was worried about, you know, pressing up too far against you, but it didn't do that, so that was fine. It
was actually pretty comfortable. It doesn't look that comfortable sitting that close, but it really was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we come across another one of these, we might do another one. Who knows what all's open. But we'll go through Pigeon Forge now and see what's going on over there.
Right.
Merry Christmas. It's almost Easter. Yeah, we stopped by Panda Express real fast before we go into the store. You know, never go to the store on an empty stomach. You'll buy way too much stuff you don't need. So that tactic has proven to be successful for us. But while we were in Panda Express, dining room's closed. All the chairs are put up. They don't want people congregating, obviously. So we're gonna grab a quick bite in the car. Just thought it was interesting, you know. Never seen that before. You walk in, there's like no chairs. It's just bare in there. It's really weird. Well, no surprise here. Here's the toilet paper aisle. We were able to snag a couple of rolls of paper towels here. It's gonna be a lot of rough butt wiping these next few weeks for a lot of Americans, I think, until they can replenish the supply. All the chicken and pork gone. All the beef is pretty much picked through. However, we lucked out. We got the last of these bad boys. Okay, well, we made it out of the store alive. A lot of stuff was picked through. We were able to find some facial tissue that'll double as TP, I guess. Next best thing. Better than paper towels. We got all kinds of delicious food to grill out with, and we're kind of ready to hunker down for the apocalypse for the next couple days. We will probably try to head out tomorrow and maybe ride another mountain coaster or hit up some putt-putt. But for right now, that's going to wrap up this day. Unless we start getting nutty, we want to film some of that later. No comment. All right, we just got done with this tomahawk. Covered in garlic and butter. Nice char on the outside with the flames. Let's eat.
Hey, Dad, toss the sauce, bro.
All right, well, it's the next day, and we're gonna try to go get a couple of more rides on some mountain coasters and maybe play some mini golf. And because we're literally gonna have cabin fever if we sit around here the whole time. So let's go out into the scary world. Well, we made it to Dollywood, and it's closed. Of course, we knew this, but sometimes you just gotta see it yourself and let reality settle in. It's kind of sad, but it's one of those things where we're all going through this together, and as a community, if we just talk about coasters and keep ourselves occupied, we'll make it through this quarantine and we'll make it back out unscathed. All right, this one at first we thought kind of looked like the one we did yesterday, but it's a little bit different apparently. It's a rowdy bear. So we're gonna go ride it. All right, your thoughts?
It beat me up.
Yeah, those laterals are kind of violent on the transition, so like coming into a turn or coming out of a turn is kind of snappy. But all in all, it was still a lot of fun though. We got to go 3 times. The first mountain coaster where we chose the 3 ride option. Usually we've only ridden them once and then just kind of had to remember it. But that was cool. We got to do 2 together, 1 with you up front, 1 with me up front, and then we got to do another ride where we just rode individually. Yeah, it was a lot of fun though. That was a really cool one. This is one we've driven past like 5 times and didn't even notice it was here. But yeah, that was dope. So now we're gonna go over by Dollywood. There's another one called Rocky Top Mountain Coaster. We're gonna go check that one out. Two tickets to ride. One thing that I thought was really cool is they've actually taken measures to address the public health concerns. So we've got 6 feet, and then they've actually marked on the ground 6 feet, so you kind of stay in your own little grid. And then they've also had the forethought to close off every other switchback. So, you know, shout out to Rocky Top Mountain Coasters, you know, for doing their part and still allowing us to have some fun. I should also note that after every single rider gets off, this guy over here is sterilizing every single sled by hand, and we think that's pretty awesome. So yeah, shout out to you guys. Y'all are doing a great job here at the Rocky Top Mountain Coaster team here. Here we are, heading on up this lift hill. If I drop my phone, we're screwed. But I'm not gonna drop my phone. So yeah, this one was built in 2018. It is the newest one in the area for right now. And apparently it's the longest. I haven't looked up that fact, but that's what they claim. So this looks like a nice long ride. They don't do a multiple ride option. However, if you save your receipt, the first ride is 18, the second ride with the receipt is only 9. So we might do it again depending on how much we like it. But yeah, as we head up, we'll let you know how it is. Okay, here we go.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I guess I'm...
Right, this is our one airtime hill right here. Yeah. Yeah, we need lightning rod. Oh, God. All right. Oh. Here it is. Let's go.
Hey, you made it to the top. Push your handles forward and we'll see you at the bottom.
Oh no. Oh. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Yeah, there's the trims right there. There's the trims right there. Trims right there. You can feel the trims. Woo! How you feeling?
Good. One last little whatever.
Our one last little hurrah before our second ride's over. Yeah, this is the fourth lift hill we're about to hit right here. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. So, what'd you think all in all?
It was great.
Probably the best one, I think. It's the newest, it's the longest one. It definitely is long, much longer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
There was some cool theming. There was one part we thought there was some frog theming, but then come to find out those were just real frogs just in that pond making noise. We couldn't find any speakers, and now we know why. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Now we're going to go play some hillbilly putt-putt mini golf. We'll be riding up the side of a mountain or something. I don't know. But we're about to find out. Let's go. All right, so we made it to our final destination of the day, which is hillbilly mini golf. So it looks like we're gonna be going up the side of a mountain on a little ride to get you up to the top, and then you just kind of golf your way back down this really steep incline. So that should be fun. I don't know. What do you expect out of this experience, Aaron?
Son of a bitch, Paul, why didn't you just go home?
All right, you see those final scores right there. A bet's a bet. Fork it over. All right, I'm gonna level with you guys. This $50 bill is really just a prop. I mean, it's a real 50, but we share everything. Because that's what you do in healthy relationships, okay, guys? So, hey, we both win, right?
Yeah.
Let's go spend it. It's been kind of crazy. Some weird times we're living in, but we're all going through it together. We'll all get through it together. We managed to squeeze in a couple of coaster credits, which is pretty cool. However, we'll probably not be going to too many more public places unnecessarily after this. Just sometimes it takes reality a little longer to settle in. I finally accepted the fact that the world is changing, so hopefully we'll be back on coasters soon once all of this gets under control. But until then, we're gonna go ahead and drive on a scenic mountain view all the way back home. If you all liked Erin being in the vlog, be sure to make a comment down below to encourage her to do more of that, because she's not really too keen of being on camera. She's being very sweet and nice to me for being in this vlog, so it's not just me rambling the whole time, even though it still probably was. But anyway, we're gonna close this thing out with a nice scenic drive through the mountains. We'll leave you guys with some shots of that. Just remember as we go through all these times to take care of each other, be good to one another, and stay 6 feet away from everybody until this thing calms down. But anyway, for GB Coasters, I'm Jimmy. This is Erin, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Peace.